On February 3, 2003, actress Lana Clarkson's life ended tragically in the home of music producer Phil Spector. What was supposed to be a quiet evening turned into a deadly confrontation, and Clarkson was found dead with a gunshot wound to the head. The case became one of the most high-profile and controversial celebrity murders of the early 2000s, and it raised questions about the dark side of fame and the potential dangers of relationships with powerful men. This is the story of the murder of Lana Clarkson, a tragedy that would forever change the life of a music legend. Lana Clarkson was a beautiful, talented actress, known for her role in the cult classic film Barbarian Queen and her appearances in other low-budget action movies. Born in Long Beach, California, Clarkson struggled to break through in Hollywood despite her early success. While she had a few notable roles, she never achieved the level of fame she had hoped for. By the time of her death, Clarkson was working as a hostess at the House of Blues in Los Angeles. While she may not have been a household name, she had a presence that made her unforgettable to those who knew her. Clarkson had an optimistic attitude, and despite her career struggles, she was determined to make a successful comeback. On the night of February 3rd, 2003, Lana Clarkson was invited to Phil Spector's home in Alhambra, California. Spector, a legendary music producer known for his wall of sound and his eccentric, often volatile behavior, had a history of controversial interactions with women. Clarkson and Spector reportedly met earlier that evening at the House of Blues, where Clarkson worked. The two were said to have hit it off, and Spector invited her to his mansion for drinks. Later that night, Clarkson was found dead in Spector's home, sitting in a chair with a gunshot wound to her mouth. The weapon was found near her, and Spector claimed that Clarkson had shot herself. However, the scene of the crime Chelide Kuru Skanium, when Chawan saw the evidence, did not align with his story. Authorities quickly began to suspect foul play. Phil Spector's claim that Lana Clarkson had committed suicide seemed implausible to investigators. The scene was inconsistent with a self-inflicted gunshot wound, leading them to believe that it might have been a murder. Witnesses who were present at the mansion that night reported hearing a gunshot, followed by Spector coming out of the room holding a gun. He allegedly told one witness, "I think I killed somebody." As investigators examined the evidence, they found that Spector's version of events did not add up. The trajectory of the bullet, the position of Clarkson's body, and the lack of gunpowder residue on her hands all pointed to the likelihood of a homicide rather than a suicide. Moreover, Spector's history of violent incidents, particularly with women, raised suspicions about his involvement in Clarkson's death. In April 2003, Phil Spector was arrested and charged with the murder of Lana Clarkson. The case quickly became a media sensation due to Spector's celebrity status, and the public was eager to know whether one of the most influential producers in music history could be guilty of such a brutal crime. Phil Spector's trial began in 2007, and it was a spectacle that attracted attention from the media and the public. The prosecution argued that Spector had shot Clarkson after an argument, using the gun in a fit of rage. The defense, however, maintained that Clarkson had taken her own life, claiming that Spector was innocent and had simply been in the wrong place at the wrong time. During the trial, the prosecution presented a case that was strong enough to cast doubt on Spector's innocence. They highlighted his previous history of violence, including an incident where he reportedly pulled a gun on another woman. The defense tried to argue that Clarkson's death was a suicide, but the evidence presented was overwhelming, and the jury convicted Spector of second-degree murder in April 2009. Phil Spector was sentenced to 19 years to life in prison for the murder of Lana Clarkson. His conviction was seen as a victory for justice, but it also raised questions about his mental state and the role of power and celebrity in the courtroom. The murder of Lana Clarkson left a lasting impact on the world, both in terms of the entertainment industry and in discussions about domestic violence. Spector's fall from grace was a stark reminder of the potential dangers lurking beneath the surface of fame and success. While many admired Spector's musical genius, his violent behavior revealed a darker side that had remained hidden from the public eye. Lana Clarkson's death also sparked conversations about the vulnerability of women in toxic relationships with powerful men. Clarkson, who had dreamed of a comeback, became a victim of a violent, controlling man. And her tragic end serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of abuse and the complexity of relationships with people in positions of power. What do you think about the murder of Lana Clarkson? Was Phil Spector guilty of her death? Or is there more to the story? Share your thoughts in this room, share your thoughts in the comments below as we continue to explore some of the most chilling and controversial true crime cases. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories and in-depth investigations. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.